Jau! Ir minė su tradeofferiu, kurį aš priimsiu iš karto, kad kuo greičiau galėčiau už savaitės atidarinėti tos keisus. Mindė, be galo tau dėkui. 26 lygį pasiekiai. Ačiū, Mindė, be galo už keisą. Thank you. Ačiū, Mindė, už keisą. Thank you. Ačiū už Galaxy. Thank you. Ir ačiū už tos 2 hot chip challenges. Max. Mindė yra tas žmogus, kuris man iš Anglijos atvežė tos 2 chipsus. Ir vieną aš dar iš jų turiu. Tai vieną dieną, Šaika, darysim antrą challenge. Let's go. Period. Opa. Come on, Sansu. Kukini.
You're right. Still, bit of extra damage on the way out. I got scared, Harry. I know, it's all
Tas antras baisesnis. Tikiuosi. Realiai tikiuosi. Bet kai valgysiu tą kitą čipsą, tai tik tai skykia. Tai Šaika, nepamirškit pasekti kykę, kad nepraleistumėt, nes tik tokią to jau nestreaminsiu, nes gali būti ant tiek baisu, kad apsivemsiu ant aš nenoriu bano gauti. Tai visi žiauriausi dalykai kykę Šaika. Kikė, nepamirškit pasekti, Kikė vadinosi lygiai taip pat kaip tik tokia. Ir Instagram'e galite irgi pasekti, aš ten dažniausiai postinu, ką per dieną veikiu. Nice. 5-7. Nice W. Visi geriausi dalykai Kikė. Yes, sir. 3 minutės. Not like me a classic knife. Chat. Shut up. It's all good. We got this.
Gold.
Gold.
Mongols trying to capitalize on a red-hot mirage. Pull up into the lead here in this second half, moving over to the...
Let's open this case for Navi. For Navi. Gold. I knew it. Never again I'm opening this case. Never again. Ever.
Yeah, a squad that used to thrive in the groups, but feared the stages, now long for more time on the biggest and best stages in Counter-Strike.
Labas, Cornelia.
They can go from the major finals in to a Cologne playoff berth. These are all promising signs. Mongolia's squad.
Ačiū Bamba už follow.
Double up in the pistol. Suke taking it further, and he's even got Kiksan here to help him out. Techno arriving very late on the backstab, trades off the dual Berettas in favor of a Glock he's found on his way through the spawn. On the line was Kiksan. That was supposed to be a nice, easy kill. Instead, it's a dink done the other way. 2 dinks from Techno.
Yeah, it's not going any lower, to be honest. Almost 100 hours.
So ready for Nico over in Palace. If he can isolate this one, but he can't quite get his bearings. Kaisuke a little bit quicker, and pistol round picked up for the Falcons. Maybe there's still some hope here of a 3-map series after all. Yeah, Mongols came in
just like my Elo, hard stuck. I just follow. 6-7.
And maybe there's still rounds in this game.
Stay in the game, let's keep fighting until end.
The score is 6-7, guys. 6-7.
Lil's out mid, and Mongols force themselves. Never a team to like to full eco. Always aggressive in their purchasing. Always putting their money where their mouth is.
Sometimes to their detriment.
Definitely.
When it works, it can feel really good for the Mongols, but going for these types of buys aren't without their risks. You delay your rifle round. In favor of the promise.
Kad bano negaučiau.
Some digs and armor.
I only hide so I won't get banned, because TikTok's AI is crazy. I cannot show myself exhaling the smoke.
Seemingly, like, no specific kind of set play in mind for the Mongols. Instead, they just go into an A-side lean on this force buy round.
Aš bailiukė, aš žinau, kad išsigandai.
Oh my God.
Labas, Lukutė.
Senzu on the spam.
Crazy? I was crazy.
W
W Senzu. 6-8.
And it's only Tessez left. In a world of hurt, that bomb lost on short. The force buy win for the Mongols, teed up right here and right for the taking.
Oh no.
Tessez secures kill number 1, but that's just
He won't
the beginning
clutch.
of this clutch attempt from Rene.
He will not.
Moving up towards short. Flash to try and displace, but there's a scout tag. Things are feeling
Nice.
awkward, and the pistols.
Mongolai laimė. Praeitą mapą laimėjo Mongolai ir dabar irgi, jie pirmauja.
There is no reward, and so the Mongols force buy yet again prevails. 18-8 on Senzu. 3K
Hi,
off the
Ketchups.
Deagle,
How you doing?
and it breaks Falcon's bank early in the game. The worst possible round to lose. And the worst time to lose it. With playoffs so close. Head in hands for Zonic. Look at what the Falcons have to show for it. Deagle armor themselves. Nico needs this.
Labas, savimėla.
And he's got it.
Finally, something for Nico.
Had a tough series. And an even tougher map.
Kaip mano čia, bus pratęsimas ar Mongolai tiesiog laimės?
Yeah, Monacy certainly struggled across the whole series, but the kind of depths of Nico's struggle
Ačiū,
here on
širdutė, savimėla.
Nuke on Mirage, rather.
Nico is shivering.
Definitely isn't Nuke.
Bro's hands is shaking.
Safe bet. How do you maximize your chance of winning this round? It's grouping for Falcons into a one-man hold. Techno seems very committed here. That's a key.
Falcons will try to go B, all of them.
Try and punish.
Except for Nico, he's kind of chilling.
At least. No reinforcements to be seen. Committed for Techno, living and dying on the result of this
Techno!
round risk, and it's all going to fall apart. Falcons answer the call. Falcons find their force.
Falcons prieš
3 on
Mongols.
5. The Mongols want to risk their guns. Whoa,
What?
Shows pacifism. It's not an option.
Look, you get a kill like that. Surely that's an invitation to give this a go. One more back from Mazinho. You're always getting enough to keep you interested. Never enough to feel great about this retake either. It will be a reluctant save from the Mongols. So back and forth we go to open up this second half.
Noriu tulką.
Both teams trading these force by wins now. A double save, a requirement here to make sure the Mongols can still go blow for blow with Falcons in the next.
Quiet game from Nico.
Okay, chat, I'm going restroom. I really need to go. I'll take like 30 seconds max.
And it goes a long way. It keeps Falcons in this game. Battling back and forth as 2 M4s are saved. Mongols get to try one more. That's wild. We've all been there.
I mean, a lot of the game for the Mongols right now is propped up by this stellar series that Senzu is giving us. Tess says, come on. You got him.
Really nice.
They deal with the double lower take convincingly. Techno's been burned by this aggression once already, and well, the second time's not much better. He's having a game where he just feels like he's eating a magnet. Can't do anything right.
Wearing his chain to the MRI.
Pockets full of safety pins.
Wallet full of coins.
Ugh.
Ką pramisinu?
Eating 20 quid and 5 pence P before you go for the MRI.
Daryk čia. Wow.
Just to feel something. Here we go.
Ei, stuks ačiū šval.
There's one.
Oi.
I don't know. Why do I have faith in Senzu's dig in this one?
I mean,
Because Senzu is an animal.
I want him to try it, man.
Beast.
Senzu ain't walking through that.
Absolute beast.
There are guns to save,
Ow.
Harry.
Presumably.
MP9. It's not even good.
Yeah, come on. He's realized that too. Am I really going to save an MP9? Oh, that's what he wants. Maybe lower.
Even game now. Falcons truly back
Nu,
into
jeigu
it.
Falconai laimėtų, tai bent jau būtų trečias mapas, bet
Felt like that second round force
I
would
don't
have
know, I
been
don't know.
spelling their demise.
Čia laiko klausimas, kada Niko pradės crashoutinti ir vėl daužyti satupą.
They give it right back to the Mongols.
Let's
with
be
more
honest.
pistols.
Let's go. Thank you. Let's go, Nico. I finally entered the game, baby. Drop one.
It's good though, Nico making a joke about it.
Better late than
Oi.
never.
Saw Kai
Pala ko
talking
išžengia.
about how Nico is the life and soul of the team. Always one to offer up a joke, and apparently whenever he speaks, everyone listens. Whenever he jokes, everyone laughs. And so hopefully the laissez-faire attitude from Nico can rub off, and you can see Falcons build something up here. They do lose Kicksan to open up this round on a chance Deeg out of Blitz. His Deagles looked really good. Any more? The aforementioned Blitz Deagle.
Surely not. Blitz.
Oh, we got the
escape.
moves. Just going to elude capture on this Apps push. They're trying to bait Falcons into a stacked B site.
Will Falcons be fodder to the chance Deeg? Or can they eat their way through this B site? 4-man stack.
They are going right into it. Techno with the Zeus pulled. Ah,
Nice.
There's one. AK picked up for Techno. How much more mileage does he have? A reposition with the rifle, holding for a window drop. Monesi and Nico, the two struggling
Faktas.
players for Falcons. What's supposed to be...
Plius su tokiais nagais šiandien net nepažaisiu, bet kuriuo atveju.
Strength. Have to pick up this round. It's just pistols.
Scared.
9-10, don't know how he's still in this, and finally will get put down. Nico and Monesi. It takes them until the second map of this series, but good for a round.
Dude, these anti-ecos are taking years off Zonic's life. I can just see it, dude. Terrifying Zeus kill. Great second molly that burns Techno on his reposition.
Gražiai,
Gives Monesi
gražiai.
the info to hard clear him here. Without that AK pickup felt like enough. Scary situation,
Rimtai?
but one the Falcons still survive.
Monesi už mane aukštesnis 6 centimetrais.
Monesi attempting on a jump shot, but
Cute.
jump peak. Techno survives.
Bet jis gal dar auga. Gal jis groweris.
La Coca.
Oi, oi, oi. Arigatou. Jau, Giedriau Labukas, ačiū, kad prasidės YouTube ir dėkui, kad jau 7 mėnesius esi kartu šitam streame. Be galo tau už viską dėkui ir labai džiaugiuosi, kad tu čia esi. Max, dėkui tau be galo. Žiūrėk, ką gau.
Typical round here for the Falcons.
Na, višalika su parašais pagaliau.
Mongols have Messinio in the sandwich. 9-10 all being
Nieko
scored
žiūrim,
and
kaip
Blitz.
Falcons prieš Mongol žaidžia. W sub-song, I'm telling you. It's a good upgrade. I'm enjoying it, for real. Giedriu, ačiū širdutę. Davai, Mzinio. Davai. Opa.
You feel like that should have been the punish. He's even able to get a dink off, and in comes Blitz out through the connector. Kicksands backstab, considered Blitz not missing. And Senzu only now moving into the picture. It's a Monacy clutch required.
Kaip tu, Giedriau, ką veiki? Kaip laikais?
And this has been a game more about Monacy's misses than the shots he's hit. Can he buck that trend now? He's going to have to.
Look at the flank.
Multi-million-dollar AWPer.
$1 million!
Deliver in moments like this.
This fucking gun costs $1 million. That fucking Dragon Lore is $1 million.
Fought from the captain of the Mongols to make it happen. Blitz being very, very active.
Mane savo vapas lemą kainuoja. Normaliai. Damn. Ačiū Mindė, ačiū Krekštą.
This is a guy determined to get to playoffs today.
Labas Milda. Who's gonna win Mongols? That skin is worth $1 million. I will pull it. One day I'm gonna pull the skin.
Evening out the score and burning Falcons' final tactical timeout here in round number 19.
Jūs ignora. Ar normalu būt 1,76 metų? Zaibys. They better sell now, because after GTA 6 comes out, it's gonna drop value. I highly doubt it. Dirbu šią oro uostą, baigiu numirti nuo nuobodulio. Oh no. Oh no. La policija. Na nieko, laikykis mergit. You got this.
Starts there as well. Another classic round opener here for the Mongols. Going to be boosting that AWP up. Or no, short instead. They want to fight middle. Meanwhile, Falcons go for an 8.
Aš jaučiu, kad bus pratęsimas. Kaip angliškai pratęsimas? I think they're gonna go overtime with this one.
They're going to be going into the stack. Getting past Mazinho this time cleanly. But no other kills past that point.
Aš panelė, man. Nesvarbu, koks mano ūgis. Čuos. Mano mama tokio pačio ūgio kaip aš. Davai! Iškeps Falconus. Rimtai? Lol. Gal kažką ir girdėjau, bet labai briefly.
Bing bang bong.
I agree. Bing bang bong, but where the fuck is Donk? When is Donk playing? Chatas, kada Navi žais, kada kitas geimas?
Just don't get one deeked.
Greit sutvarkė. Nu, kažkam kitam tai būtų nutikę, tai nemanau, kad būtų Velvasaras kažką, šiaip Steamas. Dong irgi šiauri žemas. Pokai neaugis, o smūgis svarbu.
You wonder what it would feel like if you were getting, 50% more out of Monacy or Nico. It doesn't even have to be the both of them.
Yes, sir. I missed this chain.
And you have 13 kills on that.
But I'm trying to switch things up, so I'm wearing other chains as well. Other jewelry.
They never really committed into Monacy's AWP long. Nico was never really... He didn't want to force anything.
Širdutė, kad tavo komentarą garsiai skaitytų, turi čia būti paspaudęs, širdutė turi būti memberis. Ar matches Discord serveris, kur yra 2x2363 plus random giveaway, jo. Tikrai taip. We gotta get your gold one. Actually, one of my plans, one of my dreams for like next couple of years, I want to get like a proper gold chain, like not like huge or whatever, but just like a, wait, I'm gonna show you. Because I had one, I thought it's gold, but it's not gold, so I got bamboozled. I actually got bamboozled with that fucking chain. I love it though. I still love it though. It's cool. I can't find it, but it's like a basic chain, whatever. Labas.
God, the stakes aren't very high then, Harry. You've only got one chance.
Why are you gay? Why are you gay?
What can Falcons show? Or is it the end of the road and down to that lower bracket?
Aš pasipuošus?
Double
Su
pass
pižama
push
sėdžiu, bet
Mongols never
dėkui.
lose their signature confidence. Coming back in with an aggressive round opener, a high risk, high reward move that sets Mazzino up for late in the game. It allows him to play more players on that B bomb site.
$1 million AVP.
Nico in a lug position on the ramp, on his own, 6 in 10. Still a very strong position to find value as Falcons spread their wings in middle. That break is a second too early to find kicks and crossing up catwalk. The boost for the young buck in window. He sees nothing. Mongols aren't giving them the kills. The flankers come in on
What do you mean, Vicky?
Nico still doesn't know. He is yet to make a move. They will need him to find this AWP when it announces itself on ticket.
Oh my God, that was a collateral down in connector.
GG to Falcons.
The worst possible start to this must-win rifle round.
He's blocked Nico.
A block from 9-10 removes the chance of a trade. The round starting to get very strung out here for Falcons. They've got one man over on short. They're starting to aggress and try and take some space away over here on A. 1v1 offered up, Kixan able to win it, and that has drawn, rotates away. The Falcons forced the reaction they were hoping for, but as 9-10 moves back in,
Mongols are cooking.
Quick check on Tess.
No chance for Falcons. Absolutely no fucking chance for Falcons today.
They're putting a lot of pressure on, and the Falcons never really had time to get comfortable here. Nico, the only guy who made it away, steals himself at ramp. Kixan low on health in the connector as a dead man walking. So it's Nico or it's nothing. This is the playoffs on the line. This is where Nico has to deliver, and it's just one in that clutch attempt.
Oh.
9-10 brings it home. 12 on the
Tried
board.
to use different letters. That sounds similar.
To secure playoffs here and now.
9-10 MVP, man. That CT position. We saw it against Vitality. He does it against Falcons.
Monesi is stressing.
So much stoppage to that site taken.
And Mongols aren't even breaking a sweat. They just chilling.
Who's flanked Palace says, guys, B's clear. It has to be A. 9-10 barely departs, reads that Tess's could be deep, and puts on 3 kills to close the round. 3 chances, as you say. It feels like the Mongols are good for it. Falcons have not landed on this T side. Four rounds in a row for the Mongols. Falcons cannot find comfort.
0-2 is crazy. Yes, sir, I completely agree.
Smokes over A, but it's Con where the hit comes from, and if Mongols push ramp, they find the bomb.
Huge pickups, and that should be the beginning of the end.
Yeah, this is it. This is the end.
Take it convincingly in this final round.
No, I don't.
Even swing on
I don't think I do.
The bomb is dropped. Falcons have to recover that, and in doing so, they've got to move through Mongols territory. That's just not happening.
This is it. This is it.
And at times he's felt like the only man
GG.
that could have made the difference, but can't.
0-2. I think it's so ego-breaking, ego-crushing for Nico and Monesi. This shit should fucking break them. This actually could break them. Because I know Nico must have a huge ego.
For Falcons, they're going to have to battle back a slow
that must be soul crushing.
W
game W Mongols.
At his Cologne debut, and he did not crumble. It was the veteran players for the Falcons.
I need more of the chocolate. Damn, I look like like a woman from some Paranormal Activity movie, you know. Shut up.
Dogs that Falcons have already beaten, but also big dogs too for the Mongols. Looking good. They could even secure.
That's a reality check for Monesi for sure.
The winner of Vitality taking on G2, which will be our next game coming up as well. Very excited to see how
who? Vitality against who?
Mongols earn themselves a spot in the playoffs of
What did he say?
2025. I've got Mazzino because this is the first time you'll be in Langsess, right? Tell me about that feeling.
Yeah, we've come here 3rd time in Kyoto, and now we made it to Langsess Arena. Yeah, I'm very happy about it. Yeah.
You've
so
made
cute.
so many playoffs in a row in 2025. I think you're on 5 right
I would
now if we're looking at back-to-back.
take them
Is this
chicks
the
and just
best
like...
version of Mongols that we've seen so far?
But he's a beast in
I
CS.
think maybe 80%.
Aš
Not
Lietuvė.
fully full dominant version, yeah.
Tell me a bit about that blitz 1v4 on Dust 2. What was your reaction to that?
First we were laughing about Techno. He just accidentally misclicked in mid, yeah. And like he's 1 HP and we were kind of nervous, yeah. It's 10-4, we lost Echo.
He's a beast, bro.
Our economy, yeah. And he one versus 4 took it, yeah.
It was crazy. If there's one thing I learned about the Mongols in Austin, is that you have so many fans watching at home. So would you like to say anything to them in Mongolian?
Oh.
Maybe I will tell it international. Yeah. Thank you for cheering for us and keep cheering for us. We will not lose your belief. Keep believing for us. And this year, maybe we're gonna lift some trophy. Yeah.
Thank you so much. We'll be seeing you in the Lanxess. Congratulations.
We will be seeing the Mongols at the playoff here at IM Cologne after a very well-deserved victory versus the Falcons.
Nežinau, aš gerai vibinu su užsieniečiais.
On Dust 2 rather convincingly, and I'd say it was the same case here on Mirage. Yeah, Falcons did have a
Fun fact, usually these colognes, majors and whatnot are sponsored by some noodle company, so I think they got plenty.
Kills by headshots alone, then Nico and Monazi had kills combined.
Okay, who's playing next?
When you have like your two
Who's playing? Yo, you see them noodles on the table? You see them noodles? That's what I'm talking about.
The openings or any of the clutches or anything going, then yeah, the Mongols are going to just run away with it because they are a team that's built on taking those.
Next match in half an hour.
Okay,
Okay, chat, we have half an hour. I think we can play one match until the next game. And I'm gonna do a challenge. For every galaxy I get, I'ma cut one nail so I would be able to play. This shit's gonna hurt as a motherfucker, but I'ma do it for the game. Can you guys hear the music? Ha ha ha! Yay! Dvigubava. Max noriu žaisti šiandien, Max noriu streaminti ir žaisti CS, bet su šitais nagais negaliu. Antras Galaxy išmindęs, let's go! Ir darau tai už donationus, už giftus, kad galėčiau ant naujų nagų turėti babkių, žinai. Palauk, kurie nagai man svarbiausia. Ok, let's go. Ble. Padau, kad bano negaučiau. Tikrai ne dėl to, kad man rūpėtų metat jūs ar ne. Jeigu žinot mane, tai žinot vieną dalyką, kad I do not give a fuck. Mindė su dar vienu Galaxy. Minus dar vienas nagas. Šiaip šį kartą neskaudėjo taip baisiai, bet blemba kažkada kirpau nagus, taip baisiai skaudėjo. Tipo tokius rovnus. Metalyti prieš kitų? Ok. Lemba, reiktų. Va dabar galėčiau vieną nagą nuskirti, iškart geriau būtų žia. Negaliu shiftint. Galiu crouchint nebent. Nepaspaudžiu mygtuko, tiesiog nepaspaudžiu mygtuko, seni. Who you think you is? Not your bitch. Okay. Minus 3 nagai. Noriu galaktiką kažkam įmest. Jeigu perku per telefoną, tai moku 15 eurų, bet jeigu perki į intikę, 10 eurų kainuoja. Tai atsargiai žiūrėkit, iš kur perkat coinsus, nes visą laiką galit gauti geresnį dealą. Nes, pavyzdžiui, mes, jeigu ten, nu, tarkim, aš streaminu, ne, tai aš už galaktiką gaunu 5 eurus. Bet kai kitiem dovanoju, tai aš už tą pačią galaktiką 15 eurų kartais sumoku, kas yra blem. Dadu. Ir jau bus prasidėjęs, man atrodo, mačas.
Changes happening right now in G2, so the task at hand for Hunter is not easy. However, there's a player on the other side who's shown that it's possible to make that transition, and there's Sage Steel right now, I guess, arguably the best in-game leader in the world.
Well, he's definitely on the best team in the world, and he's got the superstars around him, so you could definitely make that argument. Look, I think there's a lot of things that he does well, and part of that is not even just necessarily the calling he does, it's all the other elements that he brings to the team. He is also the vibes guy in a lot of ways. He is the guy that smack talks the other team and gets in their heads a bit. He's the guy that motivates his team every time. You know, you can see it on the screen right now. So he's got these other elements that he really leans on. So it's not just about, you know, does he have the best plays in mind, because he's got other players on his team that he could rely upon. You can ask Rops.
Yeah, you can ask Rops. That's true. That's true. I know perfection doesn't exist, but is he the most well-rounded in-game leader Counter-Strike has to offer right now?
I think there's a good argument for that, especially at like the top tier level, because he does have these standout performances, especially, you know, from time to time in these big grand final moments as well. He does that frequently, so that's a good thing. Being able to show that resilience, being able to do this day in, day out. I think he does show a lot of the qualities at a way above average. Like, you look at Kerrigan, it's like, how often is he going to have a standout game versus Apex's individual performance? So I'd say you could make a really good argument for that.
You could make a really good argument for that. I question if we can make a good argument for speaking to Exter, so I'll let Trace try.
Award-winning, champion-winning, and major-winning team. Vitality.
Žinot, kas baisiausia? Kad realiai mačas prasidės už... Oh my god. Baisiausia tai, kad mačas prasidės už 6 minučių, aš dar būčiau spėjus pabaigti savo mačą ir dabar būtų gaunant 2 valandom.
We want to play overpass again. So, okay, we didn't want to pick it, but maybe as a decider, we want to prove instead we can be maybe the best team in the world on this map.
Tell me about putting your team through the motions of playing on overpass again. I mean, for some it's been a few years, but for others, you know, it's kind of finding that congealed method as a team. So tell me how you guys are doing it.
Honestly, the map didn't change at all. So it was kind of easy just for Rops. It's definitely a new position on CT. So when we got to the news, we were really happy. We talked about, we tried to think about what we did in the past with the map, how we want to play on T side, then create 2-3 specific strat, and now we need more data to see if it works or not.
Any thoughts on the updates currently to the game?
I think I like what G2 did actually with the new roster. I think they did well, so I expect a good game today.
So tell me, how annoying was it to play against Device yesterday on their T-side of Nuke?
We had some issue with the discipline. Of course, it was the first game of the season. That's a bit annoying because we knew he likes to pick like that on different positions. We knew it, but we were surprised. So yeah, it was some mistake. We tried to fix it for today, especially with some players, because apparently in the past some players played pretty good against Vitality.
Thank you much for your time.
You're welcome.
Here we go. Exter showing a bit of respect for his opponents in Son Payas, who's also coming in to make his debut versus Vitality in the G2 jersey. A point of conversation we have to touch upon is the new map pool and overpass coming into play. Vitality, we can add so many accolades to them, right? We can label them as the best team in the world. We can maybe label them as the best team to ever play Counter-Strike. A new map comes in, overpass, the first thing they do is instant pick it into the tournament, and they seemingly play well on that map as well. Is there anything this team can't do?
Well, it's a bit of a statement, right? Picking overpass, it's like it's a new map in the pool. When you usually look at the best team in the world that is so good in like all these other maps, you kind of look at that new map coming out and being like, oh, this kind of evens the playing field a bit. Yeah. Like we want to pick it against them because they're not going to have as much practice. They're not going to be as rehearsed as they are on all these other maps. So what does Vitality do? They come in, they pick it instantly in the first match that they play at the tournament, and it really sets a precedent like, hey, like we have this in our pool and we're not afraid to pick it. So what are you going to do now?
No nuke, G2 says. That makes sense. No Ancient. We've never seen Vitality playing Ancient, so no big surprise right here. However, do you think they're going to pick Overpass once more? Inferno will be picked by G2. We heard Honda say that he feels somewhat comfortable on Inferno in terms of the calling duties that he has at task. At that one, we know Malps is a player that can play Inferno to a high level as well, so maybe that's a bit of a comfort pick for G2. Vitality, do they do it again?
Well, I mean, they're holding it for a second, just keeping that tension up there, because I think like you can pick any map if you're Vitality right now and it'll still work. They go for the train pick. They've picked it a couple times at previous events, but just touching on that Inferno pick, I think that is a good key to success for G2 against Vitality. It's like one of the most 50-50 maps, more so than anything else that's remaining, and it's going to be, what, a coin flip. What do you choose?
Yeah, that's the weird thing about Inferno, right? Because they were unbeatable on Inferno for a long time. I think they had a win streak of 12 or 13 games in a row, and then they lost that game to Legacy out of nowhere, 13-3 in Austin, and then they lost to Mouse, 13-4 as well.
Do they leave it in for the decider map here?
I mean, G2 is willing to play it, and so is Vitality. So Overpass potentially as the third deciding map. I very much like that. Now, Inferno, I agree with you. I think it's a comfort pick for G2. Vitality are normally a very, very strong team on Inferno, but they have had a couple of weird-ass games on the map. As I said, in Austin, they lost to Legacy. They lost to Mouse as well. 13-3 to Legacy, 13-4 to Mouse, and then ended up winning against the Mongols in the major final where they absolutely manhandled them. So I think you're right when you're saying that if you're G2, you're looking towards Vitality. You were maybe hoping that Overpass, a new map into the map pool, could have been a weakness, but let's be honest, if I asked you this question, what I'm going to do now, Josh, does Vitality have any weakness?
It doesn't seem like it right now. I don't know. Maybe you can like shine a light in their faces or something as soon as they start playing. I think outside of that,
is discipline an issue?
I would say probably discipline, and then when they start to kind of spiral by losing rounds, they'll do these force buys and they'll dig themselves a bigger hole. The problem is they have so much talent on the team that they usually just have Zywoo. As long as he's got an AK in his hands, he'll bail them out of whatever situation that Apex might accidentally call them into. So it's tough to say, because anytime you say they have a weakness here, they have something that makes up for it like tenfold.
You ruined it, Josh.
You
ruined it.
Sorry.
You said the name Zywoo. I thought we were going to be able to go through an entire segment speaking about Vitality without mentioning arguably the best player in the world, which is also a story of how stacked that lineup is. Robs, Zywoo, Flamesy, you name it. If you're G2, I guess winning is not really on the cards here, right? But would you be satisfied if they're able to push both maps into double digits, maybe even win a map, or is it still too early for G2?
I think double digits on both would be good. I think Inferno, it really comes down to how that first half opens up with... I think they are going to rely probably half the gun rounds on just straight up B executes, and it's going to be on who's defending there, like Apex. I think it's going to be a really big struggle for these guys to be able to hold their composure and deal with the G2 execute. It looks like they're very efficient with the nade usage, that they have enough nades to do smokes and mollies on the exec, and we don't see that much. Vitality... We'll see how they defend against that.
I think a key to victory, regardless, is going to be Malps, especially when it comes to Inferno. His aggression and his ability to open up rounds and apply a bit of pressure. If Malps is playing well, then maybe G2 have a shot at taking down Vitality, at the very least on Inferno. And that's where we're heading right now. We are ready with the first map between G2 and Vitality. Inferno's on the card, so let's get it going.
After the near-perfect last season in 2025, the only event Vitality dropped was the first of it back at Bounty. They're looking to start Cologne even stronger and try and do it again here as they did last year. Team Vitality reigning champs, major champs, all the accolades you could want, and then maybe some more, taking on G2 with a new look roster, who I don't want to underrate until I've seen them up against the very best. They dismantled Furia pretty heavy-handedly, and part of that was a dominant T-side on Inferno, so why not kick it off?
Yeah, they also have a title to defend in Cologne. Winner of that last year went on to take a bunch right off the top, including a Katowice and the major. Vitality are the kind of return to Counter-Strike monarchy. They are the royalty right now of the CS world. And it's Mezzy to open up.
been a rock. That's the same.
And it's looking lights out in the pistol. Only Hunter remains. Not a bad start. Hold on. Hunter, 3 kills deep, going for the ace clutch, and it will get denied.
Hey, don't count Hunter out of an ace clutch on Inferno. Did you not see that 1v5 against Furia? But not to be today. Vitality shut him down. Nice double for Rops on the balcony, no less. And Mezzi just really been going strength to strength as an anchor player.
Everyone's loving this guy. He got his own hashtag.
Yeah.
Going to be knighted soon, if you were to guess. And then we'll have to start calling him Sir Merriman.
You're not already? Disgraceful.
No, he hasn't earned the title yet. It would be inappropriate, Hugo.
Oh, sorry. Pish posh. This round should be a wish-wash, unless Malbs can do something miraculous with the AK. Hero rifle. Dropped by Hunter, setting up his star.
Blėta geltona kažkaip netaip atrodo, ne?
Just missed Mezzi in that cubby there. Malbs. Opportunity open against Rops in the pit.
Nepatinka man follow. Wait a minute.
He got jumps out. Pistols get in the way. Malbs finds that entry kill. Double up. Maybe there's a chance after all, but Zywoo says no.
Kokią spalvą dėt.
Very well handled to stop the spillover. Once Malbs gets the first 2, Zywoo has to multi-kill there. Or else that one gets out of control. He'll go on and close it with a 3rd. Nice stuff for Zywoo. Bit of money made as well. Holds the promise of bringing an AWP into play. But for the time being, he's more than happy on that AK picked up from the body of Malbs MD.
Decent enough round for G2 to justify that investment. And yeah, Hunter will take a backseat on guns, but he can throw all the grenades. And just by the way Inferno plays,
Vitality iš gadų nieko nepaliks realiai.
See how heavy Vitality play Banana. They've got 3 players starting B. Mezzi doesn't support, he just drops his grenades and rotates.
Mėlynas padukas double.
Trade out some damage, but they receive it all. Meanwhile, G2 look like they want to commit early in this round to an A-pop.
Dėkui, Šaiko, už tapukus.
Oh, Rops tries to nail the transfer. It's going to fall onto Mezzi. Only gets away with 1. This is a retake now.
Vitality
have this A-site hold broken apart. Up until now, they've been able to stop it every time G2 have looked for this space. So, first time left in one of these retakes for Apex and Flames. A bold move through the back line. Nets Apex 1 in the apartments. Hunter required to clutch again at 4G2. He can't do it. First rifle round secured for Vitality. And a chance to start amassing a little streak of rounds to open up Inferno.
Calmly done, just a round where everyone does their job there. Every A player holding with a kill each. No one spectacular, everyone just enough. And Apex with a well-timed flank to find that Abs player. Flames baiting for him on the long side, putting pressure on Hunter with that util. Vitality walk it over the line, so another mid-investment here for G2. Very slow on their Banana approach in these rounds so far, knowing the worry of grenades. Just almost expect your Banana player to be starting on half health in these positions, but G2
Šiek aš restartinu streamą. Nes maksimum žmonių, bet aš to restartinu streamą seniai už minutės. Ne, kiek čia, 2 sekundžių maksimum.